All right. Welcome back to another Cruda Realidad
Episode
podcast.
33. Happy Thursday.
Is this ever going to have an end or no?
Nah.
No, there's not like segments, like we don't get a break somewhere.
no
oh
breaks,
my
no
God. So it's for the
breaks.
rest of my life.
For the rest of your life.
Every Tuesday.
Si
Well,
Dios
except
quiere.
this week. Except
Si Dios
this
quiere.
week.
Man, we've been slacking, huh?
I know.
But
I'm sorry, you guys.
We got back Tuesday night and we couldn't film.
Ideally, we did try to film right before we left on this last trip, pero we were literally packing last minute, so it didn't happen.
And I told you that it would be best to have a podcast right after our trip so we could recap it.
Yeah, you did say that. We were supposed to come back Monday, film that night, and have it up Tuesday.
You know, Mas, you literally just kept me in LA for no reason.
I
we
know.
literally wasted
I'm sorry,
a day.
babe. I'm sorry.
Tell us how that went down.
Ay. Bueno.
I'm gonna put you out.
Actually, we flew Southwest for the first time. Sheesh,
Yeah.
finally. A lot of you guys were telling us to try it out. We finally tried it out. It was really good. We had no complaints.
Let me give them a hack, though, before you go ahead and move on to the next subject. So in Southwest, you have to purchase. I don't know how it works. You pretty much got to purchase to get ahead in the line, right? Or they just seat you in group A, B, or C. And then it's like first come, first serve for seats, right? And it was a little confusing for me until I went up there and asked them, they're like, you're in group A, but Lily is in group C. I'm like,
shaking my head.
I'm like, okay, cool. So what I did is I went in first, I sat down, I put a bag right next to me and saved the seat for you. But there were so many people asking, hey, is that seat taken? Is that seat taken? I was like, yeah, she's in the bathroom. So yeah, if you fly Southwest and you get group A and your partner gets another group, ahí está, a quick hack to
And
save some money
the
and time.
lady in the front desk told him to do that.
Yeah, she told me that. She's like, but don't tell anyone.
So don't come at us. Hey, don't tell nobody. We're telling all of you guys.
It's in the whole world right now. Pero no pasa nada.
I don't know where I was at.
We were at, you wasted a day in Los Callejones pretty much.
So yeah, we flew Southwest, and luckily we were able to switch flights with no extra cost. But the reason why we ended up staying an extra day is actually because Peranoche convinced us to.
Yeah.
They were like, just stay another day and go to LA and look for your dress. Because believe it or not, I don't have a dress for Peranoche's wedding yet. Pero I still have some time. No pasa nada. You know me, I'm always last minute. It's okay. We still got plenty of time.
Do you think, and be honest, are you going to end up with the Amazon dress and you're going to let us know that it's an Amazon dress or not?
I mean, I would let you guys know. Pero no, because I already checked.
You really did?
Yeah, I already checked. There's nothing in there that I would wear to the wedding. But wait, before I continue,
Dun, dun, dun.
let me make my drink.
What is it, babe? Let us know. Let us know.
It's because I'm thirsty. All this talking got me thirsty. I'm trying the new Salud. Well, I already tried it. Limonada, agua fresca, bruh.
That's so
Pero
good.
I have been wanting to try it with ice, and we didn't have no ice at the warehouse. In LA, I didn't have no ice tampoco when I tried it, so I'm about to try it right now.
Yeah, I'm actually drinking the Energy Focus, which is really good. Shout outs to Josh from Salud. You guys are killing it, man. I don't know what you guys are doing back there in the
so
laboratory,
good.
but this thing is amazing. Shout outs to you guys.
That little ASMR moment.
That's the lemonade one? Dang, let me taste it. I haven't tasted cold. No me vas a dar?
No, this is so good, babe.
A ver. Yeah, I haven't tasted with ice either.
It's so freaking good.
Oh, yeah. Here, I'll trade you.
No.
But yeah, shout outs to
It's so
Salud.
good. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Sorry, I just needed to make my drink. And since I'm on live, on the podcast, I'm like, let me tell them a little bit about this because it's so freaking good, okay? My top favorite now, I think, is limonada, number one, probably. Hibiscus, number two. The lime one. No, the lime one. Lime cucumber, I think. And then the mango. That's like my top, like in that order, okay? Anyways, so yeah, I didn't find a dress, you guys. I didn't find a dress, but it's okay. Today we went to the mall. I actually have a whole bunch of backup dresses. I ordered one from online that was actually meant for somebody else's wedding. But if I don't want a dress, then maybe I'll wear it to para noches. And then I bought two today at Dillard's. And then I ordered another one from Windsor. But I feel like I don't love any of them.
Low key, I want you to wear one of those because I have Well, I got to try it on, but I have a matching suit already.
Sheesh.
So if you pick that one, it's less work for me. So hopefully you pick that one,
All right, we'll see.
But yeah, we'll see. I have to try that suit on tonight.
We'll see.
I've lost a little bit of weight, but I feel like my hombros have got bigger. So I don't know if it's going to fit perfectly no more. So we'll see. We'll see tonight. But yeah, babe, what's up with that pullover you got on there? All right, show us. Dang.
Check it out. You guys, we have been sitting on this sweater for like a good month and a half.
Yeah.
Almost 2 months already. Why, Armando?
Because we've been trying to make it perfect. Like, all right, I've just been slacking. I'm not going to lie. Just been slacking, but we made it.
But yeah, it's finally available. We're going to have it up for pre-sale, very limited quantities, because there's going to be a lot of Guariz Brand stuff out there that is like super, super exclusive. And this is one of them for sure.
And if we were talking about pullover sweaters a year ago, we'll be like, there's no way in hell that we're going to release a pullover, a hoodie, a sweatshirt right now in the middle of spring. But we just got back from LA.
Cold.
41 degrees.
We were in Texas too. Cold. Last weekend, Colorado snowing. Cold. I'm like, bruh, it'd be cold everywhere but Florida.
We get off the little trolley train from Tampa and bam, we get hit by some humidity.
I was freezing.
It was crazy.
Literal, no me llevé ningún suéter this weekend. But like I was saying, we did go to Texas and we went to Cali this past weekend. I forgot my sweaters. It was a little chilly. But yeah, here we are now.
So for the people in Cali, Texas, is it global warming or is it always that cold around this time of year? Because I don't know.
Isn't global warming when it's hot outside?
Global warming means that the climate is changing like crazy.
Why do they call it warming then?
That's just a term, babe.
I don't make.
But yeah, and not only that, we actually have this T-shirt coming out. I'm gonna post a picture right here of the back.
It's such a vibe.
Yeah, this one's such a vibe. I love how big the back is. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Check it out. I'm gonna put it.
Wait,
right
I want to know. What do you think of my designs lately?
They've been fire. You've always had fire designs.
Uh-huh.
You just never had someone to execute them on time.
Yeah.
But lately, I've been on fire too. So
yeah.
Imagínate.
Imagínate donde estuviéramos ahorita.
Chiquilla.
Yeah, but you guys, we have so much coming out very, very, very soon, actually. And I'm super excited for it because like Mando was saying, there was a time where I didn't have my other mitad, which was Mando, to execute my work. And now we are making time, and it's been a game changer.
Well, be honest. Now with our Dominating Prints business, we now have way more control of everything. So
we can make so much more, way faster.
And super higher quality, too.
Yes.
Super excited about that.
For the longest time, we would outsource print shops, and believe it or not, even a lot that had a lot of years and years of experience couldn't do what we wanted to do. They had, for the most part, like the typical machines to do average size prints, and I always wanted oversized prints, bigger prints, more colorful, just a lot better quality. And finally we're like, you know what, let's just invest into our own print shop. And that's when Dominating Prints came about, and it's been a game changer for us.
And let me do a little commercial break for Dominating Prints. If any one of you guys want like t-shirts for your business, construction company, business cards, anything like that, hit us up. I'm gonna leave the Dominating Prints Instagram down below so you guys go check it out.
Literally anything that can get printed, like pens, magnets, mugs, tumblers, duffel bags, tote bags, t-shirts, joggers, hats, anything.
And anything. Our orders are very minimum.
Even
I think we're
table covers, like for DJs, anything. Don't be scared to ask us. We will figure it out for you. We do have a website, but we haven't executed that website yet. We need to get on that. We haven't put everything that we can do up there, but hopefully soon it's coming. And we can also fulfill merch for any influencers. So if you are an influencer yourself, TikToker, whatever you are, and you want to create merch for your followers, hit us up. Don't feel like, I've had a few that told me, no, I'm too small. Girl, my first launch for Lily and Bay, we had 20,000 followers. And how many shirts did we sell?
It was crazy. It was badass.
So somebody with 20,000 followers is like, no, I don't have enough. No, believe me, you're going to have some supporters. Whether you sell 1, 2, 3, 4 t-shirts, we don't have minimums for our influencers that use us. So, yeah. Hopefully, I hear from some of you guys soon.
So if you guys want to contact
Don't be
us,
shy.
go to our Instagram, Dominating Prince, on Instagram, or send us an email, dominatingprince@gmail.com, with any info. We'll give you guys anything, give you all the info as quick as we can. So yeah, go check us out. That's our commercial break.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to today's subject.
But all right, babe, I want to know from this weekend, your recap. What was your favorite thing you did this weekend? Like, what was just your top?
Well, my number one, I've never been paintballing. And
oh my God, you've been talking about this.
I'm excited to come back to Tampa. Well, I'm in Tampa now, but I'm excited to try out a paintball spot here in Tampa and have fun with the guys. Maybe 10 guys, get them together and just, go all out.
Eat girls?
Nah, y'all be crying. Wait, are you down?
Yeah.
100%.
100%
You're going to
down.
get bruised. I have a big ass.
Been there, done that,
Look,
Nino.
I have a big ass bruise right here, one right here. I'm all bruised up.
So it was Mando's first time ever. And a lot of the guys too, right?
Most of the guys, yeah.
They all came back hyping, like so hype about paintballing, right? All of them can't wait to do it again. All of them can't wait to get a group.
Yeah.
And Mando, every day I hear about paintballing, every single day.
And the funny thing about this trip is that this bachelor party was set up because of the paintballing. So the Airbnb was super close to the paintball spot. And I think one of the guys asked, like, why did we stay here?
Yeah.
It was like, oh, because the paintball spot's here. And then from there, we went to go party or whatever. But the main objective of the bachelor party was that. And it was executed.
Yeah.
George loves that vibe.
Yeah, it was funny. Adriana was saying, George is doing everything that I don't be wanting to do with him. Because the whole weekend, the guys planned out. I'm not going to say exactly everything they did because I'm sure they vlogged this, so you guys can go check it out. But the whole weekend, it was literally revolved around, well, for the guys, what Jorge would want to do.
And I'm not going to put the guy out that said this, but I thought this was hilarious.
What?
They picked me up at the airport, right? And one of the guys was like, dang, man. We literally woke up and in 2 minutes we were out of the house. I see that volada. Like, we didn't have to wait on nobody, nothing.
The girls?
Because typically, if we want to do something, we got to wait on the girls a good 2 hours till they get ready, do their makeup, shower, eat, and then decide to drag out. Not all the girls, but some of the girls. I'm not going to put the girls out.
If I would have gone paintballing, how long was I going to take to get ready?
It just depends what time you would have woke up.
No, like if y'all had, did y'all have reservations?
No, yeah, we had reservations.
Okay. What time would
You
I?
would have been there on time.
I would have been
sure.
ready.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so it's not me.
No, I'm not
Unless
putting-
I had to do my makeup and stuff,
Yeah,
then that's another story. But for the most
But
part,
yeah.
I'm always like this.
All right, babe. What's your favorite part?
From the whole weekend, I would say I think the brunch with everybody.
Was that the first brunch when you got off the flight and you walked to the brunch
Yeah, I
spot?
literally walked to the brunch spot from the airport.
Oh,
You
this
guys
is
are probably
vlog,
like,
right?
what, bitch? But check out the vlog. You'll see. Yeah, because it was the first time I went brunching with Adriana, I think, like drinking brunching. You guys know I love brunching, so it's a wrap.
They call you the brunch queen, no?
They call me the brunch queen, the brunch whore. Just kidding. No, but I really liked it because everybody was getting lit. The place was super cute. The food was really good, and they had a lot of different drinks.
But was it a Lily Bay style brunch? Like shit face? Did someone get shit face? If not one person got shit face, it wasn't a Lily Bay brunch.
No, it was a little more leve,
more classy.
But we did get wasted. But nobody was falling in the bushes or none of that.
Okay. 'Cause
This
typically
time.
that does happen.
Yeah. You know what? Why didn't it happen?
Was there shots?
There was shots.
I'm gonna let you guys wait and watch the vlog because we're giving it
There
all
was
away.
shots.
So nobody got shit face?
I feel like when we got home is cuando nos pegó más. You know, like nos pegó al aire or something. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, I think that was my favorite part from this weekend because I got to hang out with everybody and meet all of Adriana's friends that I hadn't met in the past. Super cool. Everybody had a great time. No drama, nothing. So, yeah, did you guys have any drama?
None that I could speak about. Nah, I'm just kidding. Ain't no drama in that, man.
Oh.
I can't speak about that. But I do want to tell you another part about the bachelor party. So one night we went to the club, right? VIP, bottle service, y todo el show, shots, y todo el pedo. 12 of us, 12 guys in the VIP, like 2 tables. We had a good spot. It was dope spot, dope club, y todo el pedo. But I'm not going to lie. I felt out of place.
Why?
Like, it's 12 guys, literally 12 guys. There's no girls with us. It was just weird. It was just weird not having you there. Like,
Aww, más te vale.
like, not in the romantic way. It was just weird. Like, what do I do? Like, all right, I could fist pump a little bit.
Fist pump. I'm fucking dead.
And then what, you know? I can't go to the pista and dance with Jonathan. Even though Jonathan did go dance, he's like, fuck it, let's go, man. Yo, Jonathan is an animal, man. He gets lit.
Yeah.
He gets lit. He was ready to party.
They've been raving about Jonathan all weekend, too.
And I'll put Jonathan out right now. He did something badass.
What?
So he told the bartender, hey, he bought a round of shots, and he's like, come back in 15 minutes with another round of shots. And she came back in another 15 minutes with more shots. And then he didn't ask for the third round of shots, and she still came back with third round of shots. But what was funny and weird, too, is that we had 2 bottles at the table. I'm like, bro, why are you buying shots? We have 2 bottles. But he was getting lit. So,
I guess it's para que se los tomen a fuerzas.
we got lit. I think that was his fault. We got so lit. But yeah, we ended up, Jonathan ended up on the pole. You guys saw that.
So you don't like going to the clubs without me?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. It's just going to be weird. I mean, to a bar, yeah. A bar is different because we're sitting at the bar, we're chilling. But at the club, fist pumping and younger people there, it's a little weird. So I want you next time grinding on me.
Sheesh, I got you, babe. Yeah, I have gone to the club plenty of times without my bae, and at first, it's always a little weird. Honestly, yeah, I see what you mean. But with girls, like we get to dance together, and it's not weird.
You can't dance with a guy.
Correct. So yeah, I see what you mean. But yeah, aside from that, we also went to Dallas, Texas. Finally, we hadn't gone in like
it was a while,
probably
like
before
3 years?
COVID.
Yeah, before COVID.
And yeah, we went for one of Mando's cousins' wedding. Super cool. Love chilling with all the family. A lot of his Florida family went también, which that was cool because I wasn't expecting everybody to go like that, right? But we were only out there 2 days. Fuimos a lo que fuimos, and it was a wrap. But we do got to go back.
Yeah, we do got to go back. But before we move on, one of my cousins was like, qué bonito that que todos nos juntamos, like without needing a funeral or nothing like that, you know, like we got together, we were there united, chilling with all the primos and everything. I thought it was badass.
Yeah,
yo de mamón, ¿qué crees que le dije?
¿Qué?
Ya hace falta un funeral, un cafecito.
You're so stupid.
Oh
kidding,
my
God.
My dog Ruben. What is up? But yeah, it was a great time. We ate barbecue twice, and you already know. If you know me, your boy loves some barbecue. I was not mad at it, but I think I got my barbecue fix for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on barbecue.
Yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah.
We overdid it twice.
We really did.
Same
and
spot.
they're probably barbecue this weekend at the...
Yeah, right?
Just kidding.
And the guy at the barbecue spot at Pecan Lodge, when he saw me the second time, he's like, ¿Tú otra vez? He's like, I was like, yeah. Mañana nos vemos.
We were there Thursday, Friday, and Friday we went to that spot.
Yeah. So, but I mean, we love barbecue, so no pasa nada.
But yeah, babe, I want to know a little bit more about bachelor parties. Like, what are your do's and don'ts? Like, what are your must do, must not do? Or if you have any little tips out there.
I think one of the biggest things that you have to do is have a plan. Because if you get to a bachelor party,
especially guys,
and you don't have a plan, you ain't gonna do nothing. I got there on Saturday, but I think the plan on Friday was to just chill, have some drinks and whatnot. Friday, that's what they did, and then Saturday we actually had two plans, which was go to the club at night and do the paintball. And yeah, Sunday was a cruda day, super chill. So number one is have a plan.
Yeah.
How about you?
I would say number one for me is invite people that you know are on the same boat as you. Meaning, like, you know, for me, for example, whenever I do my bachelorette party, I'm going to invite people that get super lit. Even if they don't drink, you getting super lit doesn't mean that you have to drink. You could just be there having a good time, point blank. You guys know we have a lot of friends that don't drink and they're still with us having a good time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, friends that are lit. Friends that are no drama, no crying, like nothing's gonna bother them, like not somebody that micromanages everything, just people that are there to have a good time. Because don't invite people that you know are always dramatic, that you know something is always up their ass. because it's just gonna happen. It's gonna happen on your trip, and it might ruin your trip. So
Yeah.
why even invite those type of people? So my number one would be invite your squad that you know están igual que tú. You buy around the shots, I'll buy around the
that's
shots.
a big one.
You wanna you're down to go to the pool. I'm down to go to the pool. Like people that are just about it, not people that are I don't know. Unless you're like that too, then of course your friends might be like that too. But for me, it's for sure make sure that the squad you invite are cool. Because I got a ton of friends. I got a ton of friends for everything. I got mudding friends. I have club friends. I have beach friends. I have friends for everything. And for my bachelorette, it's for sure going to be my friends,
Lit friends
that are otro pedo, just like me.
Yeah. That's a good one for sure.
Even though this was my first bachelorette party ever. Can you believe that?
Really?
First
No se
one
ha casado
ever.
nadie?
Yo, my friends that I travel with, my influencer friends are always shocked when I tell them this, but none of my Florida friends have ever gotten married. Malditas.
Hence why we've never been to Vegas.
Yeah. Hence why we never been to Vegas. This was our first wedding that we went to Dallas since your brother got married,
No, my
which
cousin.
was.
Remember he had a COVID wedding?
Oh, yeah, you're right. We had a COVID wedding 2020.
That's a bad way to say it, but we really did.
So that was 3 years ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago.
And then before that, we hadn't gone since 2016.
Yeah.
So 4 years prior
Yeah.
to that.
So it's only been like 2-3 weddings we've been to.
Yeah, at
In the last
ever.
7 years,
and
yeah.
most of the weddings that we have gone are like quick. Like it's just a party and that's it. They don't really do a bachelorette trip, a bachelor trip, none of that. But like I said, none of the weddings we've been to have been my friends. Not one friend. Y si se casan. Algunas se casan. Don't tell nobody. Don't throw no party.
Shit, cae mal, huh?
Oh my God. Every time that they come at me like this, I'm like, bro, we could have done a little carne asada.
Something small.
Brought the banda. We
Yeah.
just need an excuse to get lit.
For real.
You don't have to throw a big ass party, but let's fucking do something. But yeah. So, hey, but I'm talking all this shit and I still haven't planned my fucking wedding either.
How long it's been since we've been engaged?
It's going to be 2 years, no?
2 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 years in May.
Time flies. So we're gonna get married probably at the 3rd year. But no pasa
I don't
nada.
know.
We're in no rush. We are not in a rush, you guys.
Yeah. Well, we have a few weddings this year, which I'm so happy about. So hopefully eso nos da like motivation to
yeah.
start. It hasn't yet. I be seeing them stressing, so it hasn't.
Yeah. But I'm excited for these upcoming weddings just to see the banda, see the vibes, party with everyone.
Yeah.
The vlogs are gonna be lit.
Yeah, the
they're gonna
vlogs
be
are
lit.
gonna be
The
crazy.
confession cams when everyone's
Yeah.
all drunk. The anticipation, the pre-boda, the post-boda, the cruda.
Yeah.
Like all that's gonna be super exciting. So
I'm
you guys gotta
excited.
stay tuned to the Lily and Bay channel. We're about to hit 100K, so if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe, you know?
Yes, sir. I would say for sure during this trip for you guys to do something you've never done before.
Yeah.
Depending where you guys are at. So if you guys go to, let's say, freaking, I don't know, North Carolina, go white rider rafting, or
Yeah.
if you go to Vegas, you've never been to a casino, pues go to the pinche casinos. If you're going to the mountains, go zip lining, do something like a little out of the box and take a lot of pictures because I forgot to take pictures this weekend and I'm very mad at myself for this.
Yeah, I think going to a place you've never been, that's number one.
Yeah,
I think
that's
kinda
cool.
too. Or do something you've never done, like paintballing. The show you guys went to, probably most of the girls never been to
Yeah,
a
a lot
show
of them
like
hadn't
that.
gone. Correct.
So yeah, just make it memorable because imagine.
Yeah, that's the word. Make it memorable.
Because we had the option to either do like a nightclub or do a Mexican club. So we did a nightclub because we could do a Mexican club any weekend. So we decided to do a nightclub, which was completely different and got out of the box. So yeah, do something completely different that you've never done,
And overall, I would say try to cater to the bride, Order an Uber instead of her ordering it. Pay her tab or split it between everybody. Yeah. Buy her shots, buy her drinks. Just kind of make him or her like the center of attention or as much as you can,
Well, for men, it's actually the other way around. We try to make him la vida imposible. We fucking mess with him. There's a video that's going to come out of George getting flipped. I'm not going to say how because that video is going to come out.
I saw that.
But we made his life impossible, which is something that guys do.
Yeah, it's a guy thing.
It's a guy thing. You could not do that to Adriana, right? That would be the worst
Oh,
thing.
no.
You would not even think
No,
about it.
hell no. We gotta treat the brides like queens.
And then you got to
weekend.
step on the men. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
just part of the being a man.
But now that we've said that, I want to know some don'ts. What won't you do, Armando?
I think do sketchy shit because that shit's gonna come back at you. Like get strippers or try to
If it's a problem, obviously.
yeah, try to get wild at the club with other girls.
Or a lot of guys try to get the man to cheat sometime. Oh, it's going to be
Yeah.
the last time. Or at least I see in movies.
Or try to get the guy super duper or the girl super duper shit faced because, I mean, you're going to have a badass cruda the next day. It's really not worth it. Just have a good time. Don't got to get shit faced. That's my opinion, you know?
For me, I would say don't let little shit get to you.
Okay.
Because I've heard in the past of little bachelorette parties where somebody was being a little sensitive and they just kind of ruined the vibe for everybody.
Yeah, that sucks.
So, number one, like I said, if you have a friend that's like that, don't invite them. Do yourself
Point
a favor.
blank.
Don't invite them.
I see that fácil.
But if you're a friend and you're a little sensitive, try to just not say nothing until you guys are back. Because why ruin the vibe for the bride, for the bridesmaids, or for the friends that are there? Just keep it to yourself. And at the end of the day, you were invited because you're a friend. So you should be able to talk to your friend whenever you guys get back and settle it, right? Unless it's something, obviously something totally crazy, bizarre, out of this world, you know, but for the most part, don't let shit get to you. Just try to have a good time, and that's it.
Because at the end of the day, you're there for that person, so make sure they're happy and don't kill the vibe.
Because
you know?
it's gonna be a lot of drinking, a lot of people drunk, a lot of things could go south when people are drunk. So just remember that you guys are there to have a good time, celebrate the future bride, and no drama, please.
But let's go. Let's get to it. I can't wait for ours. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be crazy as hell.
Wait till you guys see. Oh,
Can I tell you how it's gonna run down? Can
What
we
do you
tell
mean?
them how it's gonna run down?
What do you mean?
Because I'm gonna tell them how it's gonna run down.
How's it gonna run down?
The first night we get there, we're gonna party hard as hell. And the only reason that we're gonna party hard as hell the first night is because typically every first night we try to go as hard as possible.
Anywhere we go.
Anywhere we go. So you might as well get it over with and do it de una vez.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Explain that.
Well,
you know?
the thing is that our friends son unos pinches borrachos. Just like us. Just kidding. No, our friends, whenever we're traveling, they love to party. They start drinking at the airport,
Yeah.
you know? So once they land, they're already party mode.
Encendidos.
Yeah, they're party mode, ready to go get lit. So a lot of people usually first day is travel day. They settle
Yeah.
in, and then the
Nah,
next day
fuck
they go
that.
party. No, my friends are not like that. The first night has to be the night we all say, okay, tonight's the night, and we all go ham. Literally, I told Mando, if there's not a tiger in my hotel at the end of the night, we didn't fucking do it right. I'm not kidding.
A
I'm
tiger,
not kidding.
babe?
Yeah.
How about a baby tiger?
No, real tiger.
What do you think about having a separate night? The girls go their way.
I
and
don't
the
mind
guys
that.
go their way. I think that'd be cool.
Well, the
right?
reason why Mando's saying that is because our bachelorette party is going to be together. Number one, because I'm just going to be honest. I have a lot of best friend, guy friends, and they are Mando's friends too, you know? So
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just I want them to be there. So, but I told Mando, if you guys want to have like a separate guys night and us a separate night, girls, whatever, I don't mind at all.
Which now I'm like, pa qué? With the last bachelor party I went to.
Like if you want to go
You know?
paintballing or
or
something.
Top Golf or whatever.
Whatever you want to do. I
yeah.
don't know. There's so much shit to do out there. To a casino or something.
Yeah, I
And we
think-
don't feel like going, you know?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
So first night, party hard, all of us together, bottles, bottle service, todo el show. Second night, we go our separate ways.
Second day, I'm going to pool parties.
At night, we go our
Cruda
separate
vibes.
ways, and then the next morning we chill and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
blah,
yeah,
and do
whatever.
it all over again. So yeah, I like that idea. So
Correct.
yeah, that is a rundown of how we're gonna go down.
Hopefully.
I don't know when, maybe in 2027, pero it's gonna happen.
You guys, si fuera por me, we would already have the bachelor party like this July, August, sometime.
But we don't even have a wedding day, so
We don't even have, yeah. But if any of you guys are from Florida and you guys know a nice salon that lets me party until 2, 3 in the morning. Please message me, or if I don't answer, message Mando, Guariz, Miriam, Dominating Prince, Page, Party Plug. Try to message us wherever you can to let us know where this place is at. Thank you.
All
Okay,
right,
bye.
cool. We're going on the break.
I was like, give me a minute while I put on my ice. Is it straight?
That looks good, babe. But talking about ice, have you seen my ice, babe? Look, check it out. Sheesh.
And I got a matching one.
You do got a matching one. I forgot to bring it for you. It's
okay.
upstairs, but no pasa nada. Shout outs to Nacho Drip. He hooked it up. Look at this. Guariz, baby. Yeah, buddy.
I'm going to order myself a white gold one too.
Yeah, this looks really nice, right?
Yeah, it looks really good. When I saw them, I was like, and you had one for me? Milagro que te acordaste de mí,
Yeah, buddy.
chiquillo.
So, yeah, shout out to Nacho Drip. I'm going to leave his information down below so you get any custom pieces made. He's badass. He actually came to the Airbnb, chilled with us for a little bit, and brought and delivered these. I think he was from LA, so he drove a little while, so he came through. Shout outs to Nacho Drip once again. But
I'm going to wear mine tomorrow, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
No
But
sé
yeah.
qué me voy a poner, pero me voy a arreglar.
Sorry, I know you guys noticed it at the beginning of the episode, pero I gotcha.
But all right, guys, let's get into today's horoscopos. I'm actually going to do 6 today. The first 6. Next podcast, I'll do the second.
Yeah,
set.
that way it's easier to keep track and people are not like, why don't you ever do Leo?
I know.
You know?
I was doing it really random, but I'm going to time it. I'm going to see if it takes too long. Then we might have to see how we cut it down.
Okay.
But I'm going to give you guys the full thing today. A ver how long it takes. So, babe, start timing. Aries, building a stellar reputation could take a lot of time and a lot of effort. But ruining a reputation can happen instantly by doing the wrong thing. You may be concerned about what somebody thinks of you or has said about you, Aries. And you may be worried that others will perceive what they say as the truth, even if it isn't. Anyone who makes judgments based on gossip is not worth caring about. Correct any misconceptions if you have the chance, but otherwise allow your character to speak for itself. It does. Taurus, if you could approach every problem and challenge you face with certainty that there will be a solution, you would be a lot less stressed and depressed. Yes, Taurus, you will face problems and challenges. We all will. But it's how you view them that will make a big difference. Allowing a difficult situation to cause panic or worry is a bad way to start. There's a solution for most things, and that's how you would have to see it. You may be in the midst of something now that is a bit of a struggle, but you will find a way out of it. Remind yourself of that. Gemini, you may be angry about a situation you have gotten involved in, but most likely not by choice and not because you were at fault for anything. You may be ready to charge forward with demands and plans to get yourself out of that mess. But that might not be the best way to do it. Instead of being angry, just remind yourself that you are not in this situation because of your doing and that you are not responsible for it unless you choose to be. Handle it with charm and logic and you will be fine. Cancer, your expectations for a certain plan were very high, but things may not turn out the way you hoped for. You are an idealist, Cancer, and when things don't go as you envisioned, it can feel as though the universe is against you, especially because you try so hard and you cling so tenaciously to what you want. But if you give this change a chance, you may find that it is actually very nice. And what's more, you don't have to give up on that other dream just because you enjoy the current circumstances. That can be your future. Leo, if you pick up a very nice intuitive vibration from someone, but it conflicts with the way the person speaks or behaves, you might not trust your intuition. We often resort to first or physical impressions when we are assessing the people we meet, but that isn't always the best way to figure out if someone is a good person or not. You may encounter someone soon who will play a wonderful role in your life. You should pick up a pleasant, positive vibe when you meet. Don't let an initial reaction to the ways they are different from you influence how you feel about them. Give this relationship a chance, Leo. Virgo, be the change you wish to see in the world. This isn't just about doing charitable things, Virgo. It can also apply to relationships that are flawed or failing. If you wish things were better, then behave as though they were. If a connection is contentious, react to that person as though you get along. If you have lost respect find a way to restore it. If there is hostility, approach this person in a harmonious way. Whatever you send out, you are likely to get back. It is certainly worth trying. And like always, wishing you guys a lot of good vibes, health, and wealth. Y sobre todo, mucho desmadre.
Let's go, baby. Yo.
How long did it take?
I don't know. I didn't see.
I told you to check, babe.
8 minutes.
Are you sure? Is that too much?
I think that's good. I feel like more people could relate to it.
Let me know. Let me know down below.
And I'm actually put the Zodiac signs on the screens, the ones that are coming up, so people could wait for their Zodiac sign and not just skip through it. So yeah, let us know down below. And
don't worry, I'm going to get better because we now have a screen in the back, which I'm reading. Last week, the words were a little too big. This week, they're a little better and a little more down. So I feel like we're starting to get the
practice makes perfect. And I think we're getting better with it.
Okay.
Because the first 2 weeks or whatnot, you were actually reading it from the phone. And it was not the vibe, babe.
It was not the vibe. Sorry. Well, you didn't have this whole little cute setup for me.
We getting things ready.
Yeah.
What happened to our tabletop table that we were going to do?
I don't know. You know what? Let me text her right now because then I'll forget. Yeah. We were supposed to change the setup like a few months ago, and I don't know what's going on with my table. I have somebody custom making it.
Sheesh.
And let me ask her. Also, what happened to my tabletop?
Yeah, so maybe on the next time you see the TCR podcast, we'll have a tabletop here for you guys.
Sheesh.
But yeah, I didn't mention, make sure you go check us out also on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. You guys have been blowing us up on Spotify.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of listeners. Well, I could check the analytics, and there's like 20% of the listeners are on Spotify.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah,
and Apple Music, have you checked that or no?
Apple Music, not as much, but it is growing. So yeah, go show us a review. Go show some love.
Yeah. Today, I actually listened to the podcast at the gym.
You were laughing. I was like,
I wanted to see how it sounded without seeing myself, and I was kind of impressed.
Was that the first time you listened to it?
Yeah, because every other time I just watch it.
Okay. So yeah, shout out to you guys. One thing that I love, and you know this. Are you gonna keep your crown on the whole time?
No, let me
All right. One thing that I love about you guys, when I see you guys in person, I feel so orgulloso when you guys say, we love the podcast. We love listening to you guys. Don't miss another episode. I love that. That brings warmness to my heart, showing love.
Yeah,
to the
especially because this is Mando's baby. Yeah. And the fact that a lot of people lately have been like, we love the podcast. It's crazy, right?
Yeah, and I feel like, honestly, le echamos chingo de ganas to the podcast. I'm not going to lie. But we could go a little harder. And when I say harder, is like bringing more guests, bringing different topics. So de aquí, it's just para arriba. So it's going to get better and better. The more you guys support us, the more subscribers, the more love, the more comments. It's just going to get better and better,
Yeah,
there's a little bit of hair right
there's still a lot of people that we want on the podcast that we just haven't been able to. All of our friends and everything. But you guys know, every time we meet up with them, es porque hay una party, un bautizo, something going on.
So you know what I was telling one of my homies this weekend is that there's going to be a point, I don't know at which point of this year, but I'm going to just do a travel. I'm going to take a flight and just knock out 4 or 5 podcasts in that one weekend. I'm going to schedule them out. Not weekend, maybe the whole week. Schedule them out and make sure everyone's on the same page. And we can knock out podcasts, which I'm going to spread out.
That'd be dope.
I don't want it to be back to back.
Yeah.
Guests, it'd be like me and you, and then a guest, me and you, and a guest, and things like that. So we're gonna see how that works out. So that's my plan. Maybe sometime in August, because we're booked. Maybe in June. I don't think we have much in June, but maybe in June. Yeah, right. I think June might work. Like a whole week in June, just dedicated 100% on the podcast. I think that'll be dope. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But babe, you gonna buy that blue check mark on Instagram? Okay.
Ay, Armando, why are you doing this?
I want to get your opinion on it. Like be dead ass. Don't sugarcoat it. And I'm gonna give my opinion too.
So at first I was kind of cringing about it because I was seeing this whole TikTok, not this whole TikTok. Oh my god, this whole meme saying Instagram got I don't know how many millions of dollars just because you're trying to be a somebody or whatever. So I was like, oh my God, that's true, you know, like, because I would see some people, they have like 100 followers and they'll get a check mark.
Right.
So at first, it was very cringe for me, super cringe for people that were buying it, right? Because I feel like before it was towards the people that worked hard for it. Like it was only official pages of people that worked very, very, very hard and a lot of years and blood, sweat, and tears went in for them to be able to get verified, right? But then I was like, I think I know what Instagram is doing. I think that their point of this is not really to make people feel like they're somebody. I feel like they're trying to cut down on scammers.
I think that's number one.
And that's why they're doing it, because it's not. So the blue check mark before meant that you were like a somebody. You are somebody important or somebody, whether it was an actor, actress, singer, big business, and a big influencer. Celebrity, yeah. It was a somebody, right? But nowadays, I feel like that check mark is more for official pages of anybody. Anybody can have, if it's a check mark, it's your page. You were verified for it. Not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're a somebody now. If that's, I think, because there's other platforms, which I was telling you, Bumble. I have Bumble because I try to meet friends on there.
Let me find out. You trying to get another man
and
on Bumble.
On there, when you get verified, it's just, they give you a little check mark, but it's not verified like Instagram was. Okay. It's a verified just so you know that it's an actual person.
That's okay.
So I feel like that's what Instagram is doing.
Okay.
But I'm not going to get one until it becomes that, until people know it's just... So you guys know that this is my page. Because every time we do a giveaway, I'll have a million pages opening up that look like my page. They'll steal my pictures. They'll do like a million underscores or extra E's or extra I's just because they're trying to scam people. But nowadays, people will be able to see, okay, Lily's is the one that's verified. Yeah. Or anybody that you are maybe trying to buy something from or whatever, if it has a check mark, it's that it's an actual legit business or actual person and all that good stuff.
So one way to know,
I think.
Yeah. One way to know if someone purchased their check mark is that they have to have their full legal name now on their Instagram. So if your name is Maria Lopez, you have to have Maria Lopez as your name. No, not name? As your at. Like your at, and then below it'll be your full name. So that's one way to know. So you know how The Rock is just The Rock, and he don't have to put like Dwayne Johnson.
Right now.
So you could like literally find out if you purchased it or not. So one thing that was funny today for me too is that I get a lot of message requests, and I was going through them this morning, and there was this person on there with a blue check mark. And when I used to see blue check mark sending me messages, it was like someone important or a brand that wanted to work with me or something like that. But today I saw that blue check mark, and it was just a random person with like 300 followers. I was like, God darn it. Like you, and I saw this on the Platica today. There's like, you better have a gym membership before you have a blue check mark.
I'm dead. Why?
You know what I'm saying? You're paying $15.99 and you're not paying $15.99 for the gym.
It's monthly.
Yeah, it's a monthly thing, $15.99, $14.99 or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. So my take
I'm sure that will go away too.
Is like for businesses, like for, the TCR or Lillian Bay or Guariz Brand. Like that blue check mark is really important for us to have because like you said, scammers and things like that.
Yeah, a lot of time people message us, is this a real page? Is this a legit business? Am I going to get scammed because they want to purchase something? The way I check for whenever I want to buy something from a page that looks a little sketchy, I look at their tagged photos or their comments of people saying, "Oh my God, I ordered and I loved it," or something like that, But that's what I think it is. Am I going to buy one right now? No, I'm going to buy one.
Oh, wait. One other thing that they're saying is that if you have the blue check mark and you purchase it, your algorithm, your push for other people to see your page, your post will go higher. So,
okay, I'm gonna buy it.
So they'll push your post because one, you're spending money on Facebook, and two is
But
you're
they
making
always
more
do
legit,
that,
you
and
know?
then what happens?
And then it dies back down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's just a moment, you know.
I feel like they do that so people will spread that word and more
Yeah.
people will buy.
Yeah.
But then they always bring it way down. If sometimes even way less from what I've seen in the past. Don't quote me, but just from what me and a few friends have talked about.
Did you check somebody's Instagram and to check that out?
Yeah.
And I already, that's crazy. But yeah, so yeah, there you go. Dead giveaway right there. If they have a full name and they didn't have it before, ahí está. So go
Yeah.
check them out. But yeah,
Yeah.
Blue
Which
check
doesn't
mark.
matter. Do what you want with your money.
All
you
right,
know?
babe. Next week we might not have no TikTok. They're trying to ban TikTok in the U.S.
Oh,
Are you worried?
No, I'm not worried. I feel like every year they do this.
Yeah.
I think that TikTok kind of does this news on purpose just so people will be more on the platform. And even Instagram, like all the time, Facebook, how many times do they threaten Facebook was going to get taken down? And Instagram and TikTok. I don't believe none of
Well,
that.
the big thing is that TikTok is Chinese owned. So the U.S. and, you know, China, they don't like each other or whatnot. But the biggest thing is that when you go into like the you know how you have to check off some things on TikTok to like use the platform, like some user agreements. They do say that they have full access to see like your search history and like overall what you do. So that's what people are complaining about, you know. But I feel like so does YouTube, so does Google. Like they all have that
Even
information.
your damn phone listens to everything you're saying.
So they're just trying to pick out, you know, whatnot. Like, I think that's just
but
what
like,
they're
what's
trying to
wrong
do, you know?
with them seeing your search history? I don't know.
Was invasion of privacy, I guess, you know. But you did agree for them to see it, so
My thing is
you
el
know.
que nada debe, nada teme. So
Yeah.
I don't care if they look at my history.
I mean, honestly, I don't mind.
Like what? Why would you mind? Like
I
give me
don't.
once you give me an example, maybe then I'll be like, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't mind, but it is a
We
little
need Anna
sketchy
here.
when we, huh?
We need Anna here. She'll help
Yeah,
us.
our
Yeah.
friend lawyer.
Yeah.
But it is a little sketchy when we be talking about random stuff, and then next post you see on TikTok is that thing.
Yeah.
So that is a little
Or
sketchy.
Facebook or anywhere. Reels.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Google, but yeah. So
Yeah.
TikTok ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think it's going nowhere. I feel like they do this on purpose just to get more people on the platform or using it more or trying to take advantage while it's up because it might go down,
Yeah.
you know. But honestly, I don't know. But if it does go down, I won't be too mad.
You would be mad because right now that's your number one search engine. That's where you learn most of the things that you know in life
People
right
will
now.
go back to YouTube after that.
I learned that on TikTok.
But people will then go back to
Yeah.
YouTube.
But nah, hopefully TikTok
YouTube
doesn't
pays
go
more
anywhere.
than TikTok, so
Yeah.
que se vaya TikTok. No me está haciendo nada.
Nah. Don't go nowhere, TikTok.
TikTok
we love
is just
TikTok.
good for exposure.
Yeah. But it's still good. It's super entertaining. Like you
Oh,
can
no,
learn so
yeah,
much.
it
So
is.
don't
It
be
is.
bashing TikTok because you're
I'm
the
not
number one
bashing
TikTok
it, but if it
user.
goes away, I won't be super mad.
Nah, I guess I'll go back to watching vlogs on YouTube.
Exactly. Well,
Yeah,
that's
which
what,
we
yeah.
need. Yeah. But yeah, you guys, we're gonna post a little more. We actually got so many vlogs lined up for the month of April, so stay tuned for our YouTube.
It's gonna be litty.
It's gonna be a lit April. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. So stay tuned.
And May, my birthday's coming up.
And May. And we got Grupo Firme coming up. It's gonna be lit.
And
Lorenzo's
we're
gonna be
going.
outside.
Where did you say?
We're gonna go to LA to see the Fuerza Regida concert. Hopefully,
In
we're gonna
LA?
go see Peso Pluma también. So we got a lit vlogs coming up. So make sure you don't hit that.
Maybe we'll do
unsubscribe
some
button.
giveaways. So
Do
stay
some giveaways.
tuned.
Stay tuned. And before we go, babe, what artists are you most excited to see in 2023?
Peso Pluma.
Peso Pluma for real, like front row y todo el pedo.
Yeah.
He's just different, right?
Yeah, I feel like all his music is just like a vibe.
Yeah.
That's the only way I could explain it. Really good, catchy. They all go viral on TikTok. I like that he seems like a little humble compared
yeah.
to a lot of other artists so far.
How old is he?
I don't even know how old
I'm
he
gonna
is.
search. Hold on.
Not that it matters that other artists stunt or anything, but this one just, me llamó la atención más because it's kind of like J.O.P. J.O.P. for a lot of years kept it super humble. Now he's a little more stunting, but even so, you guys know he's still super humble at heart. So I don't mind that. I don't mind when people stunt at all.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he was born June 15, 1999. Makes him 23 years old, so he's a young cat.
Okay.
And I also was on Spotify earlier, and the global list of top songs in the world. In the top 10, Peso Pluma is in number 3 and number 8.
What the hell?
You know that reggaeton song?
I told you we got a lot of Mexicans here.
You know that reggaeton song that he sings? Peso Pluma? I forget the name.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That reggaeton artist is also Mexican. The one he's featuring. And it's Peso Pluma. I did not know that. So the number 1 reggaeton song in the world right now is by 2 Mexicans. Badass. So Mexicans are taking over. I'm just saying.
We had a conversation.
It's a great time to be a Mexican.
I had a conversation with Mando the other day that I told him, you know how we have the census where they see how many of everything we have in the United States? I feel like that's a lie. I think that there's a lot of Latinos and especially a lot of Mexicanos here in the United States alone. But they don't want us to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want us to know. It could be a conspiracy theory, but...
Oh, dear. Here we go.
You get what I'm saying? Because they always want to stay superior. Of course, it's the United States of America. But we see it. We see it, like, for that example that you gave us right now.
Yeah.
What does that tell you?
That we're taking over, baby.
A lot of people fucking listen to that, you know? I mean, yeah, of course, other races could listen to that as well. But for the most part, I feel like Mexicans are the ones that listen to corridos more. It's not like reggaeton where it's a little more, everybody listens to that. Corridos are still very, very Mexican. So the fact that a corrido is like number 1 or up there, like you said.
Top 10, 2 in the top
10 just shows that there's a lot of us.
Yeah, and I feel like at one point, Mexican music and Mexican artists weren't getting that respect that we deserve. And until now, like, we're getting it. And it's a great time to be alive. Like, I love it. Before we go, like, the sports, the UFC, there's 3 Mexican champions in the UFC. In Formula Uno, there's, like, a champion there, too. Got Randy Arozarena killing it in baseball, which he's, like, kind of Mexican, too. The baseball team killed it. So, like I said, it's a great time to be Mexican. It's a great time
I love hearing that.
Echarle ganas. Yeah. And, you know, sky's the limit.
Yep.
And we're going to leave it at that, right? I think we're
good.
We're deep into the podcast. I kind of enjoyed this podcast because it was like a lot of like trending topics and what was going on. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. And close it out for us, babe.
But yeah, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. And we'll see you on the next podcast. Bye.
Good night. Good morning. Buenos días. Nos vemos.